Hey guys, welcome back. This is Press Drink to Start. I'm your host Josh.
I'm Zach. Let me see if my... And we're on, alright. It is a candid webisode. All the webisodes are candid, so you never know what you're going to get here at Press Drink to Start. Nailed it.
Anyway, Press Drink to Start. I'm Josh, this is Zach, where we review your favorite video games paired with your favorite beer. Today we're going to be doing, let's get a close-up of it. Today we're going to be doing Dead Guy Ale by Rogue.
Nope. Yep.
Bam. And why did we pick this one?
Well, what we've been trying to do lately is we're trying to pair the beer with whatever game we're reviewing. So as we review a beer, we're trying to make some sense of it. So we thought we're going to be doing The Division today, reviewing the new DLC here. And if you've been playing The Division, then you run into some rogues every once in a while, and that could be pretty frustrating at times. So we thought, Dead Guy Ale
By Rogue.
by Rogue. What better to do it here with? We have a special guest, Lydia, here with us today. You want to come say hi, Lydia? Where's Lydia?
It's tight. It's a tight.
There she is.
Doing laundry.
Doing laundry. Atta girl, right? All right.
All right, so let's try to get on track here.
All right. Whew, that beef jerky was hot. I just ate some beef jerky. It was hot. Updates.
Here.
So, here's Josh's guy. We're using Josh's account here. And
Cheers.
as you can see, he's got some... Cheers.
So Dead Guy
Cheers, guys.
Ale by Rogue out of Newport, Oregon.
Solid pour, by the way. Little head on there. Good stuff. Oh, it's great. Tasty. Tasty stuff.
It's not bad.
Very good. Really floral, I want to say right now. Oh, you got the sticks here.
I'm not doing any florum. All right, so let's.
I just wish this was like a lightsaber.
So this is the brand new update for The Division, which dropped today. It's update 1.2. Conflict. You can see on the screen, you guys have probably been going through it or reading it or already played it. They added a bunch of new stuff, including the Clear Sky incursion, which I'm not really a fan of the incursions in the game.
I thought it was great. If you team up with rad guys and you go into, I mean, the first time I played the incursion, I got worked. I finally teamed up with a guy who knew what he was doing. You get all the right skill traits and everything like that. I made it to wave 15 and then I died, but I'll get back to it one of these days.
So we've got a brand new incursion. We have new gear sets, high value targets, which is something new.
Yep.
Dark zone checkpoint stashes, sealed caches, and hijack extractions. I believe there's supposed to be better loot drops, and that sort of thing.
By name bosses.
Yeah, better loot drop by name bosses. I think that the drops are also supposed to correspond with the gear score that you are at. I know one of my biggest complaints in the game, playing thus far, is going to the Dark Zone.
Yeah.
I think I'm a gear score of 196 right now, which fluctuates a little bit depending on what I have, but
Yeah.
you would get green drops in the Dark Zone that were like, I don't even know if they had gear scores associated with them.
Right. I mean, I don't know if I've ever got a drop that was green, but I've cleared out like a landmark, and then I open up this stash, this box, and there's like a green item in there. I'm like, what? Why? I thought we were in the Dark Zone here.
Yeah, I feel like when you are rank 30 and you're dealing with gear scores, you really have no need for anything green, blue, or purple.
No. And occasionally, I mean, you'll see that green like bump it up.
Readings indicate this
your
area is safe.
firepower or your stamina or stuff like that, like by a little bit in certain sections, but it's not significant enough to want to get it at all. All right, how you doing over there?
Is there a volume on this?
Is there?
No, I don't think there is.
do
There's
you
not. I was pushing. There's nothing to push.
Second episode, here we go. So
Okay.
what are we gonna do? We're gonna do the Dark Zone.
I'm gonna get out of here.
We're gonna restock. That's what I always do.
Best gear in the city. Check it out.
Best gear in the city.
Got,
My ass.
got the good stuff over there. Let's see. See, and this is another problem I feel is like,
What looks good to you?
I don't need any of this.
What's your primary right now? 182. Okay.
Oh, did they change this?
Best deals in the city.
They changed your health to toughness.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Toughness. But that was a different number before. That was not.
Like I say, you're really high up there.
Yeah, that was not that. I feel like my toughness before was like
I'll be here if you change your
78,000.
mind.
Really?
Yeah.
Now it's 283.
Well,
I wonder what mine is. I'm really tough. I'm probably really tough.
well, you're a little bit bigger.
Well,
than I
yeah.
am, so
You know.
does that account for toughness?
Well, I don't know.
Let me get out of here. So the game came out. The Division came out March 8th,
Of
2016. And I got it launch day
Yeah, you did.
and played it, and really enjoyed. This is
This is the longest one. I was thinking to myself at this safe house. It's just the
Warning.
longest one to go.
You're exiting the safe area.
see what the map looks like.
If you're just joining us, this is Press Drink to Start. I'm Zach. This is Josh, and we are reviewing the DLC for Division right now. If you've been playing Division, you're gonna love it. If you haven't played the Division, I'll give you some good insight on it. Huge multiplayer game.
Oh, so it seemed okay. Let's go.
We got some. We're gonna take care of those guys real quick. Give them a little action. Right to your right, down there.
Other guys have it?
Yeah. I'm like 3 o'clock.
So anyways, I started playing this game at launch day, and I actually really liked the game. I thought that the story missions were great. I thought the game looked beautiful.
Yeah.
And I was pretty stoked on it. Playing with your friends. I got to go back down here because I think that there's a.
The longest safe house.
I know. There's a situation board that we didn't hit when we came back in.
There's a new one. Oh, because of the DLC, there's a new one?
DLC, yeah.
Ah, I see.
So,
What gun are you using right now? What's your primary?
it's a Vector. It's a 204 Vector. At least it was a 204 Vector. I don't know if they changed something about it.
That's awesome. I mean, my AUG has, like, I want to say 845 rounds. And this is like in the, quad digits here.
Quad digit.
Quad digits.
So I was really impressed with the game that came out. I convinced Zach to pick the game up, which he did. Maybe a month after it came out? A few weeks after it came out?
Maybe a month, safe to say. And then.
And what was your impressions about it a month into it?
It's kind of intimidating because there's so much going on, and it's what's it called? I mean, it's a role playing, pretty much, right? RPG. Sorry.
Cover based RPG.
Yeah, and I mean, when you first look at it, you're like, well, there's no way, and then there's so much going on. Your inventory, your skill set. I mean, you're constantly building your character, sometimes without even knowing it. Like, I know at the early stages of the game, I was like, well, I was overwhelmed. But if you keep playing the game, you get excited about getting, new gear sets and picking up new equipment and new guns and how it affects your character. So you're kind of in control of building your agent, how you want to build it. So it's cool.
Yeah, and that is the one thing that I'll say, that as excited as I was when the game first came out, I thought that it was very overwhelming.
Yeah.
With the amount of things that you had, that you did, that you picked up. And
you can mod this, you can mod that.
Yeah, there's mods on everything. There's geared things on everything.
Gear things.
Oh, and
well, that's how.
Do you want it here?
That's how in depth
Make
the
it
game
through
is, as
this
far
for
as
people like you.
being able to
I'm gonna
customize
leave that right there.
your character. You can customize it to a T, but what's frustrating about this game to me is how one little thing will, you're constantly weighing things out. You're trying to balance your character as skill sets, right? Firepower, stamina, and skills, or in this case toughness now.
Yeah, for you, if you guys haven't played the game out there, there's basically 3 main areas of your character which fall into skill, toughness, and DPS. And again, I just think that it
Damage per second.
yeah.
DPS.
In the beginning, it was just very.
Oh wow!
Oh my god! What was that?
Could that? What? I thought the car exploded.
Did it?
I thought it did, but
Looks like it's still there.
a little glitch or something. I don't know.
Found the new 1.2 glitch.
So where are you going right now? You have a.
So this is a new high value target stuff.
Warning.
And
Now entering a contaminated
Should be a
area.
name boss in here, maybe?
We don't know. This is just the regular map. This is not the dark zone, but there's supposedly they added some stuff to it.
Okay.
So let's continue with what we were talking about, though. It's the fact that there's all these things that you can kind of, and I wouldn't necessarily call it customizing your character, as much as I would say that it's building your character up, leveling your character up in different ways. But I see that.
Tomato, you know?
Okay, but
Leave a contaminated area.
I don't.
Oh,
Do I
where's he go?
climb?
Yeah, I think you climb up that barricade there. Just keep climbing up that roof, baby.
I just don't.
What would you do without me, you know?
I would have been
stuck.
stuck. I gotta get up there. My problem with the game has always been the fact that you don't really get to pick and choose what you want to focus on. Oh, ladder.
Yeah.
The game has a very unique way of dropping certain items and certain things for you to use, and you don't necessarily always get to pick. I mean, you have no choice but to pick things up, and you're just kind of a victim of what the game lets you do, lets you pick up.
Yeah, and in some cases it's great. I mean, especially if you're just starting the game, everything that you pick up, everything that's yielded from like boss fights or anything like that, you're going to be stoked on because it's going to be new and you're going to have to. Oh wow, this guy looks kind of unreal right here. Oh wow, he's gone.
I'm really dead.
I'm really dead. But then after. Oh wow. Oh wow. So this is. Here, hit the L1, hit the L1, hit the L1, hit the L1. Get some cover behind that. Oh wow, see. Wow. Get some cover, dude. Wow, and we are in it, ladies and gentlemen. You know, this is totally on camera here. And, oh wow, headshot from Joshy. Got deals with him. Wow, mission update. Damn.
So we got a target intel from that.
Okay. Intel collected 1 out of 3. And that was a little hairy, I want to say. I mean,
Oh look, a 38 gear score, green over holster.
And who would,
You know, let's take it, and we're just gonna instantly break it down. So
Hey, break. Oh, so you have the, go back to your inventory real quick. Can I scope that? So do you have, is that Nomad gear?
No, this is Sentry. That's Striker.
But why is it green? Mine's not
Like a gear
teal,
set.
teal like that.
Whoever's watching left us a comment. Thanks, guys. We can't see the comments right now because we have our little box in the corner, but
Yeah.
but thank you. We'll we'll see it after.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, another person watching. Thank you.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
So the problem that I've had with the game, and again, the beginning of the game,
Why were those teal?
because those are gear set pieces. The gear set pieces are teal.
And sorry, I mean, you have to explain it to me.
Okay.
So,
We have a old
all those,
old Neo over here.
all those are corresponding with each other except your armor.
So there's green,
Neo.
there's green, blue. How do we get down here? There's green, blue, purple, gold, right?
Mhm.
And then after that, you get gear sets, which are like the specialized, like the special gear. Like there's like Nomad, Sentry, that sort of stuff, and those are all teal.
Interesting. So I should have kept my Nomad when I had it, huh?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Typically, those are better. They're harder to come by.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's go back to my biggest complaint. Josh, go get the fucking stairs, Josh.
Joshy? Oh, God, it's making me throw up.
So,
Oh, yeah. I hate
that
those so much.
shadow. It's gone now.
Okay.
So my big problem.
Dude,
Can I
keep
go?
going down the stairs. dude.
I
Keep
really
going
want to go out the
stairs.
window.
Oh.
So my big problem with the game is that.
How are we doing on time? 13 minutes? Good. On this.
Oh look, they left a towel out for me.
Mhm.
That's good. All right, so I gotta go. So, okay, so, sorry. My big problem with the game has been, thus far, the fact that the beginning of the game is beautiful. Up until you reach level 30 is great. And once you hit level 30, I feel like the end game is broken. It just makes no sense. They've really tried to get clever with adding better gear, better things, the gear scores, all that stuff. And at first I was like, wow, this is really cool. But the more that I play it, the more that I'm like, this makes no sense with the drops, the loot drops at the beginning, the items you're picking up.
And that's a great point. When you play this game, everything, your environment kind of it matches to what level you are and what skill set you are as far as a player and what you've accomplished. So like Josh, in this place, like these guys are level 25. They're kind of gonna give him like minor trouble, and so I mean not at all really, but.
Pretty sure I just melted those fools.
You did no. Like I'm just saying that.
But see, here's an exact problem: is that it's dropping a Marine Super 90 shotgun.
And I mean, anybody out there? If anybody's actually that plays Division, I want to know one person that uses a shotgun as their secondary.
Well, I can see where a shotgun would come in.
It'd be great, but
here's my problem: is that it's level 25.
Well, right, and it's blue.
And other than breaking it down, which is totally doable in the game because you can craft items so you break stuff down.
Right.
It's great, but why am I getting a level 25 shotgun when I'm level 30? And I'm supposedly doing new mission.
But at the same time, what if you're just constantly getting, upgrades? It wouldn't work that way either, right?
Well, yeah, but constantly getting.
He wasn't even over the thing yet.
What do we have here? Oh, look, performance mask, blue performance mask. Awesome.
So what little mission is this? What are you doing?
So this is the new high value target.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Secondary. Oh wow!
The force of him hitting me killed him.
This is the new what?
This is something new that they just added in that fool just blew up.
That fool just blew up.
This is something new they added, which was called high value targets. And they added them to the map, to the regular map, to the story map. And you go to the safe houses, and on each safe house, on the situation boards, it updates.
Take cover real quick so we can just show them the map, like and how big this thing is.
Okay.
If you're not familiar with Division, zoom out. I mean, this thing is huge. You're in New York City.
So now it looks like what they've done is they've added each safe house now has an exclamation point, which now means that it has a high value target, a situation board, search and destroy mission available. And you go do those, and it seems like there's 3 parts of each search and destroy mission. And you pick up intel, and then I guess after you get the 3 pieces of intel, you probably get a piece of green gear or something that you just deconstruct.
Break down, yeah.
So we're going to try to knock these out just for one of them, and then we'll try to go and jump into the Dark Zone, let Zacc play the Dark Zone a little bit, and see if they've updated anything in the Dark Zone.
Yeah, forgive me if I, lower some of your DZ funds, but
let's not do that. That's not.
Josh's guy's all red here. He's got you can customize your guy with.
Watch this, drinking and running.
Oh, my God! Well, what do you think about the beer?
Yeah, I was just gonna say we
tasty.
should probably talk about the beer. So this is Dead Guy Ale from Rogue, and again we went with Rogue because in the Division, in the Dark Zone, you go Rogue. You also die a lot, I guess. So Dead Guy Ale. What am I doing?
You're drinking too much, man.
My guy's drunk, running around New York City. He's wasted.
Yeah, I'm wasted with the submachine gun here.
What do you think about the beer?
I think I love these kind of more floral, like right. Okay, if you take a sip, it's like right away you got a huge flavor, but not in a hoppy way. More floral, and almost reminds me of like a Belgian style Abbey Ale, but I know it's not. But it's similar to it, and I just dig it. It's really drinkable. It's not too heavy.
And the funny thing about me and you is that you have a lot more descriptive words about your beer.
Well, I mean I did use to bartend. I mean, I guess that helps a little bit. But hey, I mean, you have more descriptive words when we're talking about the game. I'm like, a level what? Like or, you know what I mean? Like gear sets. Like I haven't even messed around with my gear set yet.
Where
really.
are these guys?
I think you want to go one of those doors. They gotta be one of those doors.
I was thinking that too, but
Is it a glitch?
they're just hanging out in there, huh?
They're hanging out in there. Why don't you
Turn it off and throw it away.
No. Oh man, this is kind of a bummer. Might have to.
Oh, and they just died. They just died just like that.
You wiped them out, Garen. Great job. Do you need some boxes over there? Maybe some electronic parts or anything? So you can craft weapons. You can
I thought we were
craft
talking about the beer.
gear. Craft beer.
Craft beer.
Hey,
Oh!
you know, I was leading to that. Beer's great. I would actually suggest it. You can find this at pretty much any. You can find this at Vons. You can find this at. It's a way more accessible beer than our last one. The last one was pretty intense. Yeah, but this is Rogue Ale. It's Rogue by Dead Guy Ale. And
No, it's Dead Guy Ale by Rogue.
But, did I screw that
I
up?
said Rogue by
Yeah.
Dead Guy Ale.
I'm a
It's
lightweight.
good. I like it. It's funny because yeah, it's good. I mean, it's something you could drink multiples of. The drinkability factor. It's a multiple drinking beer.
Multiple drinking. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like it. I mean, it's a nice
Good.
beer. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it would be a perfect. It's a good like game night beer. I feel like it could work as like a midday beer.
If you don't want something like as light as a Coors or as a, you know what I mean, those are pretty much water. And don't get me wrong, you know, I'll drink a bottle of Coors every once in a while, but if you want something good and flavorful, not too heavily bodied, I would go to this. It's on body level. It's probably like mid light body.
What am I on a body level?
You don't want to know?
Light to heavy. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're just doing a lot of running. I feel like we could fast travel somewhere.
No, we can't because this is all new shit.
We can fast travel, yes. I'm pretty sure we can still fast travel. There seems to be a lot of more people, honestly.
there's some people that came back to the city.
No, really. Well, I guess because we've been doing a pretty good job. Right? People started coming out of their homes. The Division, I'm going to try to say this as quick as possible. It's not like a post-apocalyptic world, but it is a disease, a really highly contagious disease broke out in New York City.
It's actually called smallpox.
Well, it's actually called the green
Smallpox.
Well, it's called the green poison.
But
But
it's smallpox.
it's a manipulated version of smallpox on steroids. Anyway, and so now we're these Division agents running around trying to stop everybody that's rioted.
Well, the Division
Readings
agents were
indicate an echo nearby.
agents in like a sleeper cell all across the world, all across the U.S. or
Yeah.
whatever. And we got called in to kind of restore the city.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a beautiful game, and it's New York City, which is rad. You're running around in New York City, and you can see like all these historical spots pretty much. You know, what I mean? It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and I will agree with you that I think that the game is beautiful. I think that the graphics are great.
And it's this free roam kind of feel. You know what I mean? You're free roaming everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's pretty. I don't want to use the term open world because I don't know if
But it is pretty open.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go with that.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful game. It's a new. I don't know if I've ever played a RPG cover-based shooter before.
Absolutely not. I couldn't think of one. I mean, I'm sure that that's debatable, but this is pretty much a third-person shooter that's an RPG, and it's a massive multiplayer game. And that's the fun thing about the Dark Zone is.
Somebody would say
you're about to get
it's
sniped.
a what is it? MMO, massive multiplayer online game. MMOG.
I know we gotta start brushing up on our
MMOP?
on our gamer lingo.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, you're getting rusty and toasty.
I guess I can walk right in.
Additional hostiles
Honestly, I'm about to
detected.
have another beer.
Yeah, pour them up. Pour them up. That's what the kids say. Pour them up, huh?
Yeah, pour 'em up. Right. That was good.
We got more people coming.
Like, this isn't a kind of
We
beer.
got more people coming from the backside.
Now, if you were here with us on episode 1,
Those are the back end. The
Josh
back
does
end.
not like it.
I'm not really a fan of the back end.
Well, not on the first date. You're just getting roasted.
I'm gonna get killed.
Dude, hit your... Yeah, Jesus Christ. You have med packs too. That's right. Right? You could have just... Dude, use your sticky bomb. Go get some cover. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Hit your med pack. They're coming over that. Oh my god. Get away. Run. Just run. Find cover. Oh my god. Hit your med pack. Right. Right.
Not letting me.
You're critical. You're critical. Yeah, there you go. I might touch you right now. Oh my god.
Back to my coach.
It looks like it just dropped some nomad gear or gear set.
No, I think it's a pom-pom beanie.
No, that's a.
I think it's pom-pom. I'm gonna go with clothing.
It looks to no. The clothing is the clothing's lighter than that. That's like a teal. We're just here. Your arms, Martha Stewart. That is a gear set, my friend.
That got hot in
That was
there.
a gear set for sure. Fuck God.
It's fucking spruce jacket. I'll take it.
Ah, he was right. Good thing you didn't bet on that.
Oh, see now that's a whole new part of the show.
Yeah.
We could do betting
Oh,
shots.
do we still have people watching us or no?
Yeah, I don't. It tells me when they've gone away. Although I'll tell you what, we are coming up on.
Tell you what.
We're definitely coming close to that 30-minute mark. So we might have to.
All right, guys.
This one might have to get extended just a little bit so we can go into the dark zone and just see what's going on.
I mean, yeah. Well, yeah.
I mean, it's a big game. It's a division. It's been out for a while, and then we got to give you guys our reviews on it. Our reviews on the update. Our review on the.
This beer is actually. This is the first time I've had.
Is it my glass? Did I just drink from?
No.
It was your glass.
No, that's your glass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's scared of cooties, guys.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even bother picking this stuff up and breaking it down.
They're like, what happened to the Darlings? I thought you guys like played music together. They're like, oh, now we're reviewing games, you know? Too soon?
Don't even know. Don't even know what you're talking about.
Too soon? All right. Okay, good.
Yeah, the beer is good. I like the beer. You know what the beer reminds me of? So, a couple years ago, Zach.
Are we in the DZ right now?
No, we're gonna finish this up and then we'll go to the DZ. A couple years ago, Zach used to. He would come over to my apartment and we would play video games. That's kind of how this idea even kind of started. And we'd stay up till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning playing the different video games.
You are now
And we'd
entering the
have
safe
beer,
area.
we'd have some cocktails.
But this beer reminds me of something that we would drink while we were doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a good beer. It's a good beer. It's a social beer.
And you know what? I feel like there's not a lot of games that you even want to kind of have a beer with. You know what I'm saying?
But the division is one of them.
I don't know, like, kinda. Like, I've definitely had a glass of wine while playing, some DZ, running some missions here and there. No, it's cool.
Best gear in the city. Check it out.
So what are we doing right now? We're updating the.
We have a reward. Let's see what we got.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay. So.
No, really.
So 163 SOCOM M1A.
That's a high-end weapon.
High-end weapon.
That's what you're looking for when you've pretty much.
So this is the one I have, which is 163.
Why don't you break all those down?
Because some of them I like to keep just in case something happens.
Well, you can get rid of that SOCOM one. You can get rid of that one below it.
It's a 182.
Oh, it is. So why is it a lower DPS? That's the question. That's what we're here to say. You have a higher gear score weapon, and it's a lower DPS. How does it make sense? That's really frustrating.
Welcome to the game.
That's really frustrating. It's like they're blatantly just saying, oh, here's a higher score weapon, but it's a lower damage per second.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get into that now. I'm gonna hand you the controller and let you go into the
DZ here.
into the dark zone. And I think the best thing to do in there once you get in there is
What do I do with my hand?
yeah, put it right there. That's fine. I think the best thing to do is try to find like a landmark.
Yeah.
Take out the name boss. See what kind of drop we get.
It's cool because Josh's agent has the same skills. There's multiple skills you can use. They're kind of like your power move kind of thing.
You are
And they
now
do
leaving the
have
safe area.
recharges and cooldowns. And it's cool. It's a super fun game, you know?
So I'm gonna go into my rant now, and fucking waste that on them. Huh? Didn't want to take them out of the. Maybe switch that old vector.
I don't need it. See, because then I don't waste your weapon.
So I'm gonna go on my rant.
Yeah.
My rant on the division.
This vector is amazing.
I knew that it was probably gonna happen, and I feel like this is a good time to do it.
Okay.
So
Level up, bud. He's had a couple beers and
don't even bother picking stuff up. Just head to the dark zone.
Okay, I'm just gonna fast travel.
So here's my whole thing.
Might as well.
Ubisoft did an amazing job on this game.
Did you say Ubi?
Ubi? What is it?
Ubi.
Ubi?
Oh yeah.
Thought it was like an Uzi.
It's
like Ubi.
it's Ubisoft. Just go ahead. This is great. See, this is why we do this show.
Next thing you'll say is the beer's called Rag.
Active echo
It's
beacon
that was a really
detected.
good joke. Really good joke.
What's it? Ubi?
Ubisoft.
Ubi. Okay.
It's not like Ubi Doo. I want to be like you. Jungle Book.
Ubi. Ubi.
Go see the Jungle Book. You haven't seen the Jungle Book. It's a great movie.
Ubi?
Ubisoft.
Ubi. Ubisoft, I think, did an amazing job with this game. I think that they created something. They created a new IP, which was different from anything else that they put out, and I felt like the hype train was pretty large on this one.
But that's great. Like, wouldn't you want, if you create a
Hold
game,
on.
wouldn't you want that hype to be out there?
So but I had been watching videos about the Division 2 years.
I remember. Yeah.
2 years prior to it coming out, and this was just I mean, people were looking at this game going, my god, this is revolutionary. Look at this. He's closing car doors as he's walking by him. No, that was a big deal.
For sure.
That was a big deal.
The interactions is insane.
So the game came out, and it was let me see how we're doing on time. So the game came out, and it was great. It was fantastic. See what the vendor
I'm
has.
gonna restock first. It's my thing. Restock first.
Yeah, it's all crap. So
It's funny. So this purple. If everybody's just looking here, it's gear score 163. And this is what we mean by you're always kind of just it upgrades our toughness, but it's also going to take our DPS down. So you're just doing.
But it's also purple. It's also purple. So with the level that we're at now, we're really only picking up gold or high-end weapons.
Yeah. Or gear sets, right?
Yeah, or gear set pieces. So anyway, so the game came out, and it was fantastic. It was people were pretty stoked on it. They compared it a lot to Destiny, which I had. Did you play Destiny?
I played Destiny, but not a whole lot. Should I see if I can find some
Warning, now entering dark zone.
No, just go to the landmark.
Just try to take it out by myself.
Hit it solo.
Oh my god, I've never even done that.
So the game came out and it was really good, and there was some mixed reviews on it. I thought it was really good though. I enjoyed it. Running the story missions, there was like the handful of missions that you start with. Running those with some of my friends was super good time. Once you hit level 30 and you start to play what they call like the end game, it just becomes a little bit more. It becomes very redundant, which is the problem I had. Is that you're just constantly grinding and trying to get better gear. You're doing the same runs of things, and for me, it got boring. And the other thing was that I was picking up gear that I either didn't need or didn't want, and that was an issue as well. These guys are 32. So that was a big issue for me as well. Was I was picking up stuff I didn't need. So they had the incursions, which is something new that they added. Those were really fucking hard.
Oh my god, dude. The boy might.
We're going down. So I had a lot of problems. Supposedly this update 1.2, the conflict update, was to address some of those issues with the items that you're getting from bosses.
I can't believe what faces I'm making right now. I'm probably like, oh god.
Some of the items you're getting from bosses, the stuff you're doing in game. They added the high value target stuff. The dark zone's supposed to be better somehow. So
We'll see.
So anyway, so that was my big problem with the game. Is that to me it's not fun anymore. To me it's like a job. I would play with my friends, and we would be on the divisions for 4 hours, 5 hours, and I would have nothing better in those 5 hours of time than when I started playing that night.
That took so long.
So I just was like, fuck the game, you know? So that's my big rant. It's not a favorite of mine now. It feels honestly more like a chore, playing it and putting it on. But like I said, this update is supposed to fix a whole bunch of stuff.
And that's awesome. Like, you know, it gets, I mean, I don't want to say repetitive, but you know, the game is so fun to play, and you're always, I mean, it'd be rad if they did like some new landmarks or maybe change some things around.
Yeah, that was the other thing, is in the Dark Zone, which is the Dark Zone is all the player versus player stuff and all the end game stuff. The big problem with the Dark Zone is that you're essentially hitting the same landmarks over and over and over again, and you're just getting, you know, sometimes you're getting good stuff, but if I had $1 for every high-end performance mod I had, I'd be rich. I'd be rich, and it's stuff that I just don't need.
You'd be cyber rich.
I want guns.
Do you have the
guns.
15 zoom on here?
Yeah.
I like that. I also like the AUG though. The AUG scope.
Hit a wrong turn.
Oh shit. Oh, name boss.
So there's a name boss, so he's gonna drop something for us. There's a sniper up there to your right.
I know, dude. Honestly, like this is the Dark Zone gets really gnarly. Yeah, like that. Yeah.
You need to start shooting people.
Well,
just standing behind the machine is not gonna do anything. Dude, just get out of the vector and just start.
No. This is the way I do it.
Get on the other side.
You think that's a gear piece up there or a pom-pom beanie?
The pom-pom beanie.
You gotta use maybe a outside.
No, yeah, I'm gonna wait for my...
We're gonna wait to go down?
No. Check this out. Is there 3 cars? This guy, or how fast? Maybe that was the card. Start working on some other guys.
So I'm gonna go into, I'm gonna chat. Should I start the beer review?
Oh my god. Go ahead, chat.
We'll do the beer review first, and then we'll do the...
Oh yeah. CL drop, baby.
So let's go pick up the yellow, and then we'll see what that green is. So should we do the beer review first, and then we'll end there's Dark Zone ones to the right. Should we do the beer review first, and then go into the game review?
Sure.
Okay. So...
Can we get that mask?
No.
Sell it
Pick those up, though, and then pick up whatever's on top of that truck or whatever.
No, I'm just gonna leave that yellow behind. Oh, looks like you got a waterproof cedar. Nice.
Just leave it.
Really?
Yeah,
you can break that down.
Yeah, but we gotta extract it though, and I don't even wanna.
We can do an extraction.
Yeah, but that's not even good. Alright, so let's first get into the beer. And again, we were trying to cap these at 30 minutes. We've hit the 36-minute mark, so I apologize for making it a little bit longer, but I feel like there was a lot of stuff to talk about with the division.
Where should I go?
So let's talk about the beer first. This is Dead Guy Ale by Rogue out of Newport, Oregon. They've been around since 1988. I've had some of their...
It's the year I was born.
I'll drink to that.
Some guys up here. Looks like we got some agents.
The other thing is funny that the longer these go, the more beer we drink, the more silly. So the beer, Dead Guy Ale by Rogue. I like it. I think it's you should go try to get the investment supply drop. I like the beer. I think it's repetitively drinkable. What would be a good way to say that? That it's
super drinkable with and with a lot of flavor.
The drinkability factor is up there.
You don't get a lot of beers that are this flavorful that you want to go back and drink some more.
Yeah.
It's something that is super smooth. Oh, super smooth, and you definitely want to have another one. I can have another one after this one. Great job. Good job, boys.
So, if you guys want to see my job, you can go do that now. You hit the map, you can highlight it and go straight to it. So, yes, it's drinkable. It's a drinkable beer. I like the beer. I think it's good. I think it's a good beer for midday. Nighttime drinking.
Honestly, if you want to wake up and drink one, dude, you
want to get one in the morning,
you can.
Go right ahead.
Please feel free. No, it's a great beer. Actually,
You gonna mark that supply drop, or you just gonna?
No, I like to just go.
Just run aimlessly.
No, see, it says it right on my map, and I can go there. Boom.
But you don't have the line.
I don't remember why.
Okay.
I'm more of a soul agent.
I'm
You
holding
wouldn't-
this.
you
I'm
wouldn't
holding
know
this.
that. Look at this.
Attention. Another agent has
So I'm gonna give the
nearby
beer.
drop site secured by another agent.
I think that for me, this beer is a little bit more drinkable than the beer
Oh, absolutely.
last week,
Yeah.
which was good for like a solo. You can have one of them. It's good.
Uh-huh.
So this I feel like you could go through a stack with friends. I don't want to compare it. For me, it's tough. I don't describe as much as you do, but it almost kind of has like an IPA kind of feel to it a little bit. Do you taste that?
It's a tiny bit of hops, but those are just for flavor. It's not like an IPA or anything like that, so it's not going to be hop forward.
But they're in there.
It's a tiny bit, and you can just feel that in the back of your palate here. But it is a really nice drinkable beer. Almost reminds me of like kind of Abbey style ale a little bit.
On the back end.
Yeah, and really floral, and
Get
just
that supply drop.
super smooth. So thanks for joining us, guys. I know this one.
Well, we didn't even talk about the game.
Oh, well, I'm just saying thanks for joining us if you're joining. And,
Okay, go ahead.
You know.
Go ahead. I thought you were that was a sign off.
See you later, Bob.
Okay, so the beer. I'm going to give for what it is.
But what is it? Okay, hold on. Who is this guy here?
Well, no, you know what I'm
bud.
saying?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, he's going to kill you.
No, he's not.
I bet you.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. So for the beer, for what it is,
He's gonna kill you.
as far as the drinkability factor of it and everything, I'm going to give the beer a 9 out of 10.
You like this one better?
Dead Guy Ale
Oh, look at this little
by
guy.
Rogue. Well, it's different. I don't know if it's necessarily. You're not going to go for the supply drop. You're just.
Yes, I am. Look where I'm going.
You're searching laundromats and stuff.
I need to do laundry. What if I? You know?
So I'm going to give the Dead Guy Ale by Rogue Brewery a 9 out of 10. I think that it is more drinkable than last week's. Last week's was really nice, but it
like
was
a meal,
But it was a porter. It
Yeah.
was very thick.
Actually, it was an imperial stout.
Yes, it was. It was Imperial Stout.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about Dead Guy Ale by Rogue?
I'd say I'd actually go out and buy it again for sure. If you're having some people over, pick up a little 6-pack. It's awesome. Actually, I'm not a big fan of the Coors and the watered down beers, and those have its moments too when you want to reach for one. But if you want something that's gonna have some flavor and keep you in there, pick up a little packy. Pick up a pack of pimple peppers. Pick up a pack of this bad boy, huh? Dead Guy.
So what would you get?
Ale by Rogue.
What's the score here?
This beer is a solid 9.5 for me.
Wow, 9.5.
Where is it? Maybe I do need to mark it.
It's expired. It's gonna be
It's like
right
it
there.
is.
So Rogue, Dead Guy Ale by Rogue. Zach's gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Again, we think that it's a great beer, or if you're a fan of the Coors Lights, the Bud Lights, the beers that you can kind of drink all the time,
Not if you're a fan of Coors Lights, because
Well, no, but it would take that place. It would take that place.
don't do. If you're looking for something like Coors Light, don't pick up this beer because you are gonna not.
If you like Coors Light, get a Coors Light.
get a Coors Light.
But
you
if
know?
you want something
Attention.
that's
Nearby
If you
drop
dig
site has
flavor,
been
and you
cleared by
dig something a
another
little bit
agent.
more out there, then you already claimed this?
yeah, here you took it.
Oh, great. Perfect. Got a little
Maybe
over
if you weren't laundromatting.
Oh, great. Now he's gonna kill me.
So that's the score on the beer. We're at 42 minutes. Let's talk about the game and wrap this thing up.
Okay.
The Division, update 1.2.
Warning. All supply
conflict.
drops will expire.
You want to go first? You want me to go?
That's fine.
Yeah, sure.
Seconds.
It's hard for me to play and talk at the same time.
It's a gift. It's a gift I have.
I can play guitar and sing at the same time, but I can't play and talk about beers at the same time. Go pick up a copy of The Division already. I love it. Go get a 6-pack of Dead guy ill. Okay.
Well, talk about the game.
I am. I'm getting to that.
Update.
you
Supply
like
drops
beer-
have expired.
Get this guy. See this? I'm gonna. Ah, yeah. See that? See that little guy there? He says, "Buy me." It's great. Great beer. Great beer.
This is gonna be the last week that anyone watches.
No, I mean, it's hard. You know, Division has a lot going on. It's a great game to like team up with your friends and start running missions and picking up different gear, and you can go rogue if you want to. You can go rogue. You can go
Attention.
rogue, baby.
Exiting dark
You
zone.
can go really rogue if you have like 6 of these beers to start playing. Yeah. Oh, see that's Stash. That's
So
new.
yeah, so
That's new.
they added Stash to the
Thank
dark
you.
zone.
Thank
which is
you.
good. All right, so give us something on the game. Give us a score. Give us your feelings on it, rather than
The
saying that we
Division.
can go rogue.
Okay, the Division for me is right now it's a solid 8.25. Are those sentries right there?
Oh,
That's new.
That's okay.
Oh my god, you just died. Okay,
Okay.
I guess they need to see it. This is what happens when you're an idiot. When you're a noob. I'm
Whoa.
just kidding, I didn't mean
Okay,
that. I'm
wow.
just kidding, I didn't mean that. You're not a noob.
Alright,
How did that happen? Where were you?
I came out of the dark zone and it was, I
You
think
came out in the back end?
yeah. Don't like that back end.
Mm.
All right, so game
8.25.
8.25.
That's you?
Well, no, is that what you're giving it?
8.75. 8.75. That's math for you, baby.
That's what you're gonna rate the Division.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna say I was a fan of the game when it came out. I really enjoyed it. As the more that I've played, the less that I've enjoyed it.
Oh, that's terrible.
I know. The more
But now there's so many new things to do.
I don't feel like they've solved the problems.
And what is the problem, you?
The problem is that you're essentially getting shit drops from enemies. You're essentially getting shit when you're a high level player.
Yeah, but if they were always dropping crazy, awesome
I don't need it.
things,
I don't
then-
need it to be crazy awesome.
What do you need it to be?
I need it
a couple
to,
yellows,
I
more
need it-
yellows? You need more yellows?
I need not to be dropping greens.
Okay.
That's what I need. I mean, to
Okay.
me, you know, I don't want to pick up the supply drops in the dark zone are purple. Maybe they changed that, but what it was is that they were purple. So it was essentially you would run and you get a supply drop and you battle these main bosses and these hard things other players are going for in the dark zone, and then you get a purple shotgun and a purple performance mod. To me, it's just like, you know what? It was kind of, to me, honestly, and we'll be real here. Look, green drop.
Let's be real,
To
dude.
me, it was a big fuck you.
I knew you were going to say that.
From
If you're just tuning in with us, you know, we're not very vulgar, but hey, this is emotional right now.
no, I just, you know,
And you know, a couple F-bombs are going to be dropped.
we're gonna drop them.
We're
Oh,
getting-
let me
we're
say
getting-
we're gonna do it
This is
based
so
on
great.
the based
This
on
is
the
mature,
game.
right?
I don't think I don't.
It is a mature game. The Division is a mature game. Yes, absolutely.
So anyway, so my whole thing on the game is that the more that I've played it, the farther along that I've come in the game, the less that I like it. The more that it feels like a grind, the more that it feels like I'm just running, I'm doing chores, I'm just doing.
But you're not over it yet, right? Absolutely not.
The bummer about the bummer is that the game is super fun to play. It's a really fun
These
game.
episodes just keep getting longer.
I know. we got to cut it. The game is really fun, and the game is beautiful. The graphics are beautiful. There's so many things that the game did right.
Yeah.
But then equally, there's a lot of things that they did wrong. It took me a long time to get that out of my. Wow. And I feel like that the things that they've done wrong right now are trumping the things they've gotten right.
You know what? I would take that back because this game has been sucked you in so hard, and it's still sucking you in. I just think you're a little frustrated about the gear drops here, and you know what? That is something I think they can improve. I think they will improve because this game is awesome.
I think
It's
that,
addicting.
Yeah, I think that as long as they keep updating, I think that the game will get better.
Absolutely.
But I think that the game, I'll say this, I think that the game has major growing pains. And I think
That's a great term.
right.
And I like that better than.
And I think that it's going to be a little bit till they really get it understood on why there's people that are like, hey, this game fucking sucks.
Whoa,
And-
whoa,
and-
whoa. You get 2 beers in this guy and he freaks
No,
out.
and you know what? And if you
The guy's
Google,
limping.
if
Like
you,
gangster lean over there.
if you Google the game, you'll see that there's a lot of people that are very unhappy with the state of the game now. So
Okay.
this is a newer game for
Okay.
Zach. He picked it up a little bit after, and it is. I mean, I didn't get started when I was playing nightly until 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
4.
4 o'clock in the morning. Kind
The
of
vector is, seriously, I'm watching like
just melts.
no, seriously.
Yeah.
And like I'm using my AUG and I'm like,
So anyway, so what I'm going to say that the game has growing pains. I'm going to say that the game currently, where it stands now, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10.
wow.
Yeah, I did
Okay,
it.
well here you are. I
I
mean,
did it. I said it's
there's a lot of credibility coming from this.
no credibility at all. The game.
Oh my god, the makers of Ubisoft are like somehow watching this and like, well, they're getting banned. Like,
Yeah.
every else's servers are going up.
Well, I mean, you gave it an 8 1/4.
I did.
You know?
Give it a quarter. I love you guys.
I think that
Oh, my
again,
butt's falling asleep. We gotta shut this off.
fantastic game, but it has major growing pains right now. If you have not played it, I will say this: if you have not played the game, go ahead and pick it up.
No, you will not regret picking this game up. It is an awesome, awesome game.